Hello, this is a short video on a lens that you don't really see many of about today. It's known as a mirror lens or a catadioptric lens. It's a 500mm Nikkor Reflex f8 lens. It's quite compact for the actual focal length. It's a 82mm filter thread on this. I'll just take the, so you see the mirrors. You can see that quite. There's a circular mirror at the back of the lens which reflects light back to the centre, which is blacked out. And there's a mirror on the back of that which reflects it through into the camera. So in its day, it was quite a novel lens. They were famed for the out of focus highlights, or as they call them these days, donut bokeh, or bokeh, however you want to pronounce that. Right, if you're gonna get one of these lenses, you have to remember that it's a fixed f8. You can alter the exposure by changing out a filter on the back. I won't take that out because it's a bit fiddly to get back in. There's a lens hood on this which I won't take off either because it's a little bit fiddly to get back on again. It's quite a shallow lens hood actually, but it does the trick. Right now there's a couple of versions of this. I believe Nikon made 3 starting from the late 60s, and this is the last version that they made. It's called the Reflex-Nikkor N, which I would imagine denotes new or something like that. The previous version was the C, which is a lot bigger. It doesn't focus quite as close, but you may not, talking of focus, you may notice that it focuses beyond infinity. That's to allow for heat. If you're using it outdoors on a hot day, things tend to expand, and that's to allow for the expansion. But I'll just run this through its full focusing. Now you'll see that infinity go past another time. There you go, going through infinity. So it focuses, I think it's 420 degrees from closest focus to infinity. It's very smooth. It's not, it's not difficult to focus, but there is quite a long throw in it. But you'll notice the orange band there. That's to denote macro. It is actually it does actually focus to 1.45, I believe, macro. So that's quite close. But as we go through, you'll notice on the index there, as it focuses to its closest, it changes from the inner focus index to the outer focus index, which is in orange. And then as you get there, if you can actually see that there's another index further on which is actually orange. There you go, it's coming into view now. That tells you not to focus on the white, but to focus on the orange. And the closest focus on this is about 4.5 feet, which is quite close. The previous version was about I think it's about 15 feet, something like that. There is a tripod mount on this, standard tripod mount. It locks and clicks at all the 90-degree positions, so you can have it so, or spin it all the way around if you want. Why you would do that I don't know, but or you'd want your camera upside down, but yeah, you never know. I'll just show you that on the camera. Drop that there, hope it doesn't roll away, which it nearly did. Once again, this is on my old Nikon F3, standard wide mounting, white index to white index, and it clicks into place. I might have to zoom that out a bit. Here we go. So for a 500mm lens, it is very compact. It handles quite well. I wouldn't advise trying to take a handheld shot with it. You know, even if you're using very fast film, tripod or absolute minimum a monopod for this. So there you go, that's the Reflex-Nikkor 500mm. I should also mention as well that the focusing aids on the standard focusing screen black out with this. Anything beyond f5.6 on these old cameras, the split image blacks out. So what you might need to get on is a type B screen for the f3. It's just a plain screen. You can focus, if you've got good eyesight, on the outer edges of the you know, the area surrounding the focusing aids. I really can't because my eyes are getting on a bit now. But with the plain screen, it is quite good. They're readily available. You can get them from on eBay. You might want to try. And this isn't an advert, I should add. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Grays of Westminster have an enormous stock of used Nikon cameras, lenses, all the accessories you could want. But I got this one off eBay. I think I paid about £20 for it, which is, for something that old, is a fair bit of money. But if you're going to use a lens like this, or any other longer lens with a small maximum aperture, you do need a plain screen because the viewfinders do get a little bit dull. But there you go, that is the rather strange and rather funky 500mm Reflex-Nikkor. Okay, hope that's been of help. Bye.